Her skin is a rich cocoa brown. And though her class is painfully boring, her presence is soothing.
Turn in your tablets to scroll 27.
Mona's a new hire from the public, and Castor, our resident magician, has made it his priority to show her around. Maybe she'll find a spark of magic with me. The public district specializes in stuff like education, medicine, law, and any profession requiring escape from boredom. I'm sitting here feeling like I'm there. The private district is for escape. We entertain, and Kosho is the center of what they call the circus.
Justin?
Sorry, daydreaming.
Yeah, well, wake up. Columbus needs to see you in his office.
Busted nets. I was orphaned here at the circus way before I can remember. As for my skill, I'm mostly self-taught, and I've always been at the head of my acrobat class. Needless to say, I have no doubt that Mona will pass me. And even though Lynda won't admit it, I know I've seen her staring in awe at some of my acts. She doesn't know I can see her staring at me from backstage if I'm in a handstand at just the right angle. She won't have to hide her adoration once I've graduated. I'll be a man. Columbus's door was especially tall for such a short man. You would never know that this entire place was custom designed for him. Overcompensation is real. Digit stood in the doorway, a much better fit for the frame. He didn't say anything, he never does. Rumor has it he's just playing mute to garner more attention for his music. He's Kosho's clown and Columbus's personal assistant whenever called. I've seen him rock out in the rehearsal room when he thinks nobody's looking. Kind of a reversal there. It's usually Digits who's lurking in the corner when you think you're by yourself. I followed Digits into Columbus's office.
Your mother wouldn't want you to take this route.
Columbus knew my mother. He told me they were friends at some point in his life, and when she got into trouble, she knew where to take me. I wish I had an image of her. Some memory.
What do you have to say for yourself?
He pushed the picture across his desk and closer to me. I was ashamed. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't. A picture. Image. And from my hand. I'm not a bad kid. I'm educated. A good student. Straight A's are easy for me. And I've excelled in gifted and talented placement. I go to Goose's library every Sunday morning. I'm an honor student, the teacher's pet, the one who'll go on to do great things. I'm not the type to sin so heavily as to draw. Why is drawing a sin? I finally spoke.
You know the answer to that. It's filthy. It's primitive behavior. Presence is next to godliness. There is nothing farther away from the present than the deception of a picture. It steals your life from you, Justin.
I know, but why can't I choose to draw? Why can't I choose to be a sinner? Why can't I sin and still... I stopped my thought as I saw Columbus's line of sight sway over my shoulder to the man I forgot was in the room.
Digits, please call for Einstein. If you choose to create images, that is between you and God. But I can't have you doing so around my good people. You are expelled.
You can't expel me. I live here. This is my life. Wait. I turned around, and there in the frame of his oversized doorway was Digits. Einstein stepped out from behind him.
You will train with Einstein until you master a level of drawing that is useful for our community.
My mind was still processing the shock of expulsion.
Drawing is not a sin if it is used for a measured profession, Justin. As long as it is used to conceive real concrete structures and is never seen by the untrained eye, it is acceptable. You have a curiosity about drawing that I cannot ignore, and I don't want you to end up in a cage somewhere. You know that I see all of my acrobats as my own children.
He handed me the picture that I drew for Lynda. I looked at it again. Its beauty, its innocence. It's just a depiction of what I want and what I find